First, you want to go to your desktop, create a new folder, and name it Forge Server. Now I want to go to minecraftforge.net and download the 1.12 installer. Click on skip and it will download the .jar file for you. Click on the newly downloaded file. Now a new window will open. You want to click on install server. Now I want to select the folder we just created on our desktop. Now it will install the server for you. Now it's installed. We will now go to our desktop and open this folder. Here we have two .jar files. First, we want to run this file. This will create a couple of files. We want to open this text file first. Now we want to change this value to true. Save the file and close it. Now we want to run the same jar file again. Now the server is setting up and is creating your world. Go into this typing bar and type in stop. Enter. Now what you want to do is you want to hit the Windows key and type in cmd. In the cmd you want to type in ipconfig. Here you will get an IPv4 address. You want to copy this address. Now you want to open the server.properties file with your notepad. Here you will find server IP. Paste your IPv4 address here. Here you can also change other values, for example your view distance, max players, and difficulty. Save this file and close it. Keep the command prompt open. Now we will do the port forwarding. You need to access your router settings. In order to do this, we need to open our browser. There are multiple ways of accessing your router settings. You can type in your IP in the address bar, or you can type in this address in your address bar. My router has its own website. I will go into the advanced settings, and now I will access my firewall settings. Here you can create a new port forwarding. Here you will get multiple options. In the name, you want to type Minecraft. In the port options, you want to type 25565. If you have an option for this last part like me, then you will need the last three numbers of your IPv4 address. Bring back up your command prompt and copy the last three numbers in your IPv4 address. Now you want to paste this here. In the type option, you might get an option between TCP/UDP, but some providers do not have that. In that case, you want to create a TCP and UDP port. So you just want to copy this over. And we can change this to UDP. Alright, so now you have both TCP and UDP. Now we're done with the port forwarding. Now you can close your command prompt, and we are done making the server. You can now launch your Forge server. A new window will open, and it will load the server for you. As you can see, the server is using 140 megabytes of RAM, and only 20% is free. This means that very little RAM is dedicated to my server. Make sure to check out my next video on how to add more RAM to your Minecraft server. In order to stop your server, you want to type in this field, stop. That way it will save your world. Now you can go in Google and search up IP. This will give your public IP address, and this is the IP that other people will use to connect to your server. It's important to note that you cannot copy this folder over to other computers and have it work. In order to make this folder work on another computer, you need to go into that computer and do the same as we did before. You want to go into CMD and type ipconfig on that computer. Now these last three numbers will be different on every single computer. If you're moving your server folder to another computer, it's important that you get the three last numbers of your IPv4 address on that computer and put it into your port forwarding. You also need to change your IPv4 address in your server.properties on your new computer. Take your new IPv4 address in your CMD and change it with your server IP right here. That should be it. You will now be able to join your server using your public IP. Hope this helped, and good luck with your Minecraft server.